Good morning, my dear students. Today, our course book, we are going to talk about Unit 8 in our course book, which is Money Math. First of all, we are having here the vocabulary. What is the vocabulary of this unit? Number one, I have red line. What is the meaning of red line? The poorest condition in which it is acceptable to live. For example, they are not well off, but they are not on the red line. Number two, credit crunch. Economic conditions that make financial organizations less willing to lend money, often causing serious economic problems. Number three, inflation. What do I mean by inflation? A general or continuous increase in prices, and I can say I have high or low inflation. Number four, downgrading. What do I mean by downgrading? To reduce the value of or to lower the grade or rank or the importance of something. This is called downgrading. Bartering, to exchange goods. For example, I have eggs, you have bread, so we are going to exchange instead of using money. This is bartering. Number six, haggling. Negotiating a price for goods, especially at markets, or services with the trader or provider. For example, when we are at a market, we are negotiating the prices. Number seven, devaluation. To reduce the value of one's country's money when it is exchanged for another. Number eight, drachma. What is the drachma? This is the unit or the currency which is used in Greece. Number nine, backup. What do you mean by backup? Replacement. Something that you can use to replace something else that doesn't work or that is lost. Number 10, in tandem with. What do you mean by in tandem with? To be together with. For example, doing something together or at the same time as someone or something else. This is the meaning of tandem with. Number 11, take the bull by the horns. This is one of the expressions to bravely deal with something or to face it. To bravely deal with difficult, dangerous situation or problem. Example, Tina decided to take the bull by the horns and organize things for herself. She decided to take her decision and to start her own thing and to organize herself. Number 12, prosperous. To be rich and successful. Like for example, when I say we live in a prosperous country. Number 13, bustling. To be very busy, especially when we are in a market. The flower market was bustling with shoppers. Number 14, money laundering. What do you mean? To have illegal money and try to use it in legal business. When money that has been obtained illegally is put into legal business or bank accounts in different countries so that it's difficult for people to discover where it came from. So we use illegal money in something legal to be difficult for others to discover where it came from. Number 15, withdraw. Especially in banking, to withdraw cash, funds, savings, to take money out of your account. This is called withdraw. This account allows you to withdraw a maximum daily amount of 500 euros or sterling. Penniless, to be broke. Number 2 here in our lesson, talking about the phrasal verbs. What are these phrasal verbs? The first one, splash out. What do you mean by splash out? To spend a lot of money on something, especially when you are doing shopping. When I say we splash out on a new kitchen. Number 2, to live on, to have a budget for yourself. For example, live on something to have a particular amount of money to buy food and other necessary things for you. Example, I don't know how they manage to live on 500 or 55 a week. Fork out, to spend a lot of money on something, not because you want to, but because you have to. For example, I had to fork out 600 on my car when I had it serviced. So I am unwillingly doing this. Chip in, to share. If each person in a group chips in, they each give a small amount of money so that they can buy something together. Example, we all chipped in to buy Amy a graduation present. We shared each other to get her this present. Number 5, setback. Setback, it can be used in different ways. For example, to delay the progress or development of something, or to delay someone from finishing something. For example, illness had set me back a couple of weeks. Or it has another meaning, to cost someone a lot of money. This jacket set me back over 1,000 euros, for example. Number 6, put something down. To pay part of the total cost of something so that you can pay the rest. In other words, to put a deposit. they put down a deposit on the goods until Christmas. The third part, we are talking about collocations. Here I have 6 collocations. For example, I have the word market. This market can be used, I can say black market, flea market, stock market. Number 2, money. The word money can be used with easy money, old money, pocket money. Number 3, the word bank. I can say bank account, bank balance, bank statement. Number 4, make. To make a fortune, to make a loss, to make profit. Number 5, sales, sales assistance, figure, sales figures, sales tax. Number 6, credit, to have or to say credit card, credit limit, credit rating. And then the last part, it will be the idioms and expressions. I have here certain idioms, they are about 8. Number 1, tighten your belt. What do you mean by tighten your belt? Try to economize. For example, not to spend a lot. Number 2, line your pockets. What do you mean by line your pockets? To earn money by using dishonest or illegal means. This is called line your pockets. Number 3, have deep pockets. What do you mean? Wealthy but very frugal with mine. You are rich but you don't spend a lot. This is the meaning of have deep pockets. Number 4, do something on a shoestring. Try to spend the absolute minimum amount of money possible on it. Number 5, be in the money. To have a lot of money suddenly or when you didn't expect to. For example, to gain or to do something or to have something like a lottery. So you gained it suddenly without having or without doing any effort. Number 6, for my money. Giving your opinion about something to emphasize that you believe it strongly. For example, when I say in my opinion, so I can say for my money, it means that you are giving your opinion and you are defending it in a very strong way. Number 7, get one's money worth, to get good value for your money. Number 8, throw money at. Try to solve a problem by spending money on it without considering what is it really required. For example, you have a problem, so you try to throw some money in order to solve it. Number 9, or the last one, throw one's money around, to spend money in a careless way, right? You don't care about it. So in this case, we say throw one's money around. Here, we are going to have some practice concerning these issues or these points. We can find some vocabulary, we can find some phrasal verbs, some idioms, some collocations. Look at number 1. Let's all chop fork in and buy something for Dora's birthday. Of course, here I have the word in, so I'm going to use chip, which means to share together, to buy for Dora a present for her birthday. Number 2, have you put up, in, down a deposit on the house you are buying? Of course, when you put, we put down because we are talking about deposits and money. Number 3, in the local market, meat and vegetables are bartered for electrical goods. What do you mean by bartered here? It means that we are exchanging, as we said before. Number 4, when he was made redundant, he covered the bull by the horns and set up his own business. Here, when he was made redundant, he took or covered or made the bull by the horns and said, of course, he took the bull by the horns, because I have here one of the expressions which means to take the bull by the horns, means to face it or to deal with it in a brave way. Number 5, I owe, pay, invest my parents a lot for everything they have done for me. Of course, I owe my parents. This lady, 6, this lady comes in the shop every Friday to throw her money, of course, around on anything she likes. She buys everything she wants without taking care of money. Number 7, look, I found some, whatever, in my old jacket, but one of them is torn. Of course, it will be notes. Number 8, I invented an app at school and made a fortune. Now I am a millionaire. Number 9, we spent hours at the zoo last weekend. We really, our money's worth, of course it will be got our money's worth. These words have to be studied by heart. Number 10, Sharon's parents forked out quite a lot of money for her new laptop. Here I can say this is the end of our lesson. Thank you very much for your attendance and for your attention, and goodbye.